Hey guys, and welcome back to another ab workout. I'm Allyssa and we're here at Isabella Fitness. For our workout today, we're going to be doing a little bit of a longer one. There's going to be some designated rest in it, so yay. It's going to be descending rounds. So we're going to start off with 4 rounds, take a 90-second break, 3 rounds, 90-second break, 2 rounds, 90-second break, and then 1 round and finish. All right, so you're doing these 4 times. But as always, we're really focusing on our form for these core movements because that's how you're going to get the most out of it. So our 2 movements in our rounds are going to be, the first one, we're going to do 6 candlesticks. All right, you can do that with a post, or if you have anything that you can hold on to. I'm going to do it just here on the mat. You can also sub it out with knee tucks if you do have a bar, but I'm going to be showing candlesticks. All right, so you would do 6 candlesticks, and then we're going to go into 12 Russian twists. All right, and I'm going to go over both of these. So for our candlesticks, if you do have something like a post that you can hold on to, that would be ideal, especially if you're new to candlesticks or you find them very challenging. Knee tucks are also an option if you have a bar, holding onto that bar and then bringing both knees into your chest at the same time. If you do knee tucks, this workout will probably go a little bit quicker. In these candlesticks, if you're like me and say you just have a mat, you don't have anything to hold on to, what I'm going to have you do is really just plant your hands onto the ground. That's going to help you stay in the movement. All right, bring the feet up nice and together. You're going to bring them down, come up. We're going to get a little bit of a lift, right? So we're not bringing our hips super up, just a little bit of a lift here, bringing our core up, working a little bit of almost like a crunch at the top here. All right, so we're here. That would be 1, 2, and 3. Now, depending on how challenging these feel, and if you're able to bring your feet down, you may not be able to bring your feet down all the way here every time. You may only bring them to here and then come back up and bring the hips up. That's totally fine. The more you work on these, the easier it'll become and the more core strength you're gonna gain. All right, so after our candlesticks, let's go over our Russian twists. So, Russian twists. All right, legs are going to be up off the ground here. We're leaning back just to activate our core. All right, and then from here, hands are going to touch side to side. All right, so one hand on each side is touching my hip or the floor. If you're able to touch the floor with both hands, even better. That way we're really getting that turn side to side and working the outer side of our abs here. If you need to modify this and you don't feel comfortable having your legs up, totally fine. Keep the legs down. As long as you're getting that lean back here, I can already feel my core engaging, and then you would just do it here. So during the workout, I might switch up and do the modified version and then the regular version, just to show you guys as we go along. All right, so 2 movements, 6 candlesticks or knee tucks, and then 12 Russian twists. We're starting off with our 4 rounds. So I'm going to start our clock and we're going to get right into it. Get ready, guys. Starting with those candlesticks. These are a slower movement. That is okay. Take your time with these. Right from that first round, I'm already feeling it just from those warm-up reps too. This one is definitely gonna be intense, and it's a longer one today too, so if you need to take a breather in between those rounds like I am, I totally understand. Do what you need to do and then keep going. We will have a designated break, so think about that. But small breaks are okay. As soon as I finish those candlesticks, everything tightening up right here. Now, if you have a plate or a dumbbell that you're working with as well, just make sure that you're getting that full twist if you're doing a weighted one, which is always an option with these Russian twists. Definitely always an option. And here too, if you're having a trouble with balance or keeping your hands flat isn't working, holding on to dumbbells or some kind of weight here can help as well. All right, perfect timing. If you're following along with me, I'm on my 90-second break, so make sure that you take that full 90 seconds. You're gonna need it before we jump into our next set of rounds. Now would be a great time to get in a nice stretch. Grab some water. Luckily about this workout, the rounds are going down as we go. So each round should still be challenging, but feel good, feel like it's getting better. Especially as our core fatigues. So that's always a good thing. So after that 90 seconds, we go into our 3 rounds, right? They're gonna keep going down. Same movements, reps haven't changed. Now, if you're at a different pace than I am, totally fine, keep track of your time. If you're with me, we're starting back up the 5-minute mark. I love feeling that tightness in my core. It makes it really feel like I'm working hard, building up my abs. Summer abs, here we come. Now this is a really easy one to quickly run through. So make sure, especially on those candlesticks, that you're slowing it down, really getting the most out of it. Because it's definitely one where I could just bring my legs up and down and say, oh, this was good, but wouldn't be getting the most out of it, which if you're gonna do it, get 100% out of it, right? And modifying is always another thing. If you feel like it's too tough to do all the way through, always switch over to a modified version, which is always something that you can do. And I have done on many occasions when I needed to.
All right, I'm on another 90-second break here. Again, if you're on your own time, you might be moving a little bit quicker than me, you might be a little bit behind me, totally fine either way. We're all moving at our own pace here. I'm gonna start back up at that 9-minute mark. And then after this break, it is 2 rounds. So those first 2 rounds, I think, are probably gonna feel the toughest. These next 2 should feel pretty good. 1 to 2 rounds of this, really not too bad. Even though I can say, after 1 round, the first round each time, I definitely feel a shock to my core. Even though this is one of our longer ones, it's definitely longer because of the rest given. So still make sure that during that time of work, you're really putting in 100% of what you got today. Every day might feel a little bit different, but 100% of what you have today. All right, I'm back up, 2 rounds. Keep going, guys. Work hard. Next 90-second break here. And I think this break will probably feel the best because we know when we're going back in, we can really push it. 1 round left. I love these core workouts. Definitely feel like doing these workouts with you guys is great. Not only are you working on your core, if that's your goal, getting some summer abs, maybe for the beach, bathing suit season, right? It could just be to feel stronger and you like doing abs, because I know I do. But also it's gonna help you in a lot of different areas, whether it's, you know, with your gymnastics or your weightlifting. It definitely translates into those movements as well, protecting your core especially. All right, when you get to that last round, put everything you have left in it. Now I've finished, guys, but I'm gonna let that clock run to the 14-minute mark. In case you guys are still working, keep going. Everyone is doing this for their own time, and I think 14 minutes would be a great time to aim for on this. But if you don't hit it, that's fine too. You can keep going on your own, or you can be happy with the work that you put in, which believe me, 14 minutes of all abs, that is a lot of abs, right? So keep working, guys. If you finished up, I really like getting into a nice little seal stretch afterwards. Right here, and just letting my core feel a nice stretch. So you can meet up with me here, or if you're still working, keep going and finish the workout strong. Keep it up, guys. Last 30 seconds if you're still working. Last 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and that is time. Awesome job, guys. This one was a longer workout, but again, like I said earlier, we had some designated rest in there, which is always a good thing, especially when you want to work hard in those short periods. Knowing you have that rest is always good, and then it recoups you stronger for that next set. These movements felt really good together, helping us work not only our lower and our center core here, but our obliques, and getting a little bit of both is always great. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one.